Hi, my name is Adrian Chong Jin Yao, and I would actually like to uh, go on with this assignment where I am actually doing my morning rounds in the general ward, and I noticed one of my colleague, a junior doctor, is behaving unusually with inappropriate conversation, impaired coordination, the smell of alcohol on his or her breath, and he's actually reviewing patient and writing order in patient file. So how would I actually approach this? Um, in regards to balancing my duty to protect patient safety and maintain professional integrity, I would actually stop my colleague from actually further reviewing the patient. I'll pull him to the corner in a very discreet manner and also approach him and also having a conversation with him on the matter. But before that, I also look at patient's reaction on how my friends had actually uh, done. So, in regards to that, if the patient have any concern, I will actually address patient concern and we also reassure patient that no harm has been done. Next, when approaching my colleague and supporting my colleague, I was always ensure that whatever I speak to him is confidential. At the same time, I must be empathetic to his behavior to actually understand why this has happened. I would also advise him to inform the supervisor or our supervisor on his or her own. If he or she doesn't want to, I might have to inform our supervisor in the correct manner, in the proper channel, as this will affect patient safety in the long term as well. And also in the long term, I would also want to find the root cause of this situation, ensure my friend actually seen a therapist, a counselor, or a psychologist, and also follow up with my colleague, because in the end of the day, his role as a doctor and my role as a doctor as well is always to ensure the patient safety as well. So the ethical principle that guide me on my action in this scenario would number one be beneficence. Patient best interest always come first. In this case, is also non-maleficent, where doing nothing by not doing anything actually does harm to patient. So one of the challenge that might arise for addressing such sensitive issue is the feeling of guilt, and because we as medical practitioner know the hardship and how we become to become a doctor and anything that can affect the career of our colleague, we truly understand that, and it's a truly a sensitive matter. It also can be seen in the fraternity or the social circle of the hospital department itself, where sometimes being what you call a snitch or some sort might not be something to look good upon, and this really depends on the environment of that department itself. So all this may be challenges on my own and also challenges in the department itself, but in the end of the day, patient safety comes first, and that is my thought on this assignment. Thank you very much.